What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another GTA Q&A. I know it is Tuesday and not Monday, but if you follow me on Twitter, then you know I kind of was building a new PC over the weekend and getting everything set up, so it's kind of a crazy couple of days. I think I got everything going good for the most part. There's like a few things I have to do with it, and maybe in the next week or two, I might do like a room tour, because I kind of have my new office sort of set a little bit. So if you are interested in stuff like that, then maybe be on the lookout. I don't know. Today, though, we got some awesome questions as always from you guys on Twitter. But speaking of Twitter, before we hop into those questions, of course, I'm doing another $8 million shark card giveaway. So if you guys want a chance to win $8 million in GTA Online, link in the description. Go there, enter to win, follow me on Twitter, retweet the tweet. Simple as that. And you might win $8 million. So getting us started with the first question, we have Eldon Salja. When just starting, is there an easy way of ranking up and making money so I can buy a business? If you guys are a newer player and you want me to make sort of an updated guide to making money, then let me know in the comment section, because that might be something I'll look into over the next couple of weeks. But as for ranking up, honestly, when you're a new player, I think you really have two ways of ranking up. One, playing the game, enjoying it, not really worrying. Obviously, the downside with that, though, is it's going to take maybe a little bit longer, and there's a lot of things that you can't get until you are a higher level, which is very unfortunate. The other way, and you might want to look into this, is by playing those AFK jobs where it basically just ranks you up very quickly. Like maybe overnight you leave your console or your PC on and you maybe put a rubber band around your controller so you don't get kicked. And I think it's just like, I don't know how they work exactly, but they just give you tons of XP. And I know people who do that, and that's how they rank up a little bit quicker than most. So honestly, that's probably one of the better ways to rank up. As for making money, starting off, if you don't have any business stuff, hope you can find a friend and join a heist. That's probably my suggestion. Another one from Callum regarding new players, is the Arena War stuff worth the time and money? For new players, honestly, no. And honestly, for not new players, no as well. Because while they were fun initially, I think the appeal is definitely worn off. And it doesn't help that like no one really ever plays those game modes anymore, it feels like. And they're just not balanced properly, most of them. So yeah, they're not the greatest, and they definitely do not pay a lot of money at all. So I would sort of just stick away from the arena until you get a good amount of money and you're set with everything else. I would maybe treat the arena like you would a yacht, in that it's maybe cool to have, but it definitely is not necessary. Deadliest Ninja, this one's kind of relevant, I thought. Are you interested in, do you play Red Dead Online? So I wanted to answer this question because I actually wanted to ask you guys who maybe still play Red Dead Online, is the new update that came out today any good? I saw there was a new update that added some new stuff, some more roleplay stuff, which is kind of cool, but I am curious to see if it's any good. I am interested in Red Dead Online, however, not on the consoles, unfortunately. I am waiting for it to come out on PC, hopefully soon, and then I will probably get into Red Dead Online more. Alan, do you think they'll ever do an off-road DLC, and if so, like, would it be like Benny's? Pretty sure I've answered this question over the years multiple times, but it's an awesome idea. So, of course, I would love to see that. Do I think they'll ever do it? No. And the reason is just because off-road stuff isn't as popular as like supercar stuff, tuner stuff, sports car stuff. But that would be awesome. Imagine going up to what's his name, Beaker's Garage, I think it is, up in Paleto Bay, and that's where like the new Benny's for off-road vehicles would be. And imagine all that customization. Whoo, man, that'd be awesome. But yeah, they don't like to do customization a lot anymore, which is unfortunate. KJ, do you think GTA 6 will be a PS5, Xbox 2 exclusive temporarily before it releases on PC? Well, I mean, look, that's obviously way, way far in advance. Probably, unfortunately for me. I am hoping, though, those consoles will be better than the ones we have. And I'm hoping they'll play the game at least 60 FPS and not 30 or sub 30 in some cases. It's going to be interesting, though, honestly, going off of this question to see what happens with GTA 6 on the new consoles that come out, like the PS5 and Xbox 2, whatever they call them. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the consoles we're on now, the Xbox One and PS4. Because I believe both Sony and Xbox have come out and said that games will just naturally have backwards compatibility. So they can't sort of triple dip like they did with GTA 5. They can't release it on the PS4 and Xbox One and then maybe like a year later release it on the PS5, because the game will still, like the game on the PS4 will still work on the PS5. Unlike the GTA 5 situation where it's Xbox 360 to the Xbox One and PS3 to PS4. So I don't know what Rockstar's going to do. They can't triple it. At least you would think they can't triple it. I'm sure maybe they'll find a way. But yeah, it's an interesting little thought there. This next question from Crypto Steve. This is such an interesting idea. I don't know the logistics of it, if it would work. But what would you do if instead of Bully 2, Rockstar decides to bring Jimmy Hopkins from Bully 1 and puts him as the protagonist as an older dude? Now, I just want to start off by saying I didn't play Bully 1. I kind of know a little bit about it. I know actually people regard it as a really well-made game. So maybe one of these days I'll get into it. But that would be such an interesting idea. One of the rumors for Bully 2 was that it was going to be Jimmy Hopkins, but in college. So an older version of Jimmy Hopkins. But what if they were just like, you know what? Bully 2 probably wouldn't sell as much. We still want to maybe do some stuff with this character. Why don't we just make him the character in GTA 6? How crazy would that be? I guess it wouldn't be maybe a college character, but maybe out of college. And you could still have some bully aspects, I feel like, in a GTA game, but everything would just be way more heightened for sure. I don't know if that would work though, because I don't know if like the worlds would work. I don't know if there's anything that like any lore that maybe conflicts with the two games. But how interesting, and I don't want to say revolutionary, because I think that's too big of a word for this. But it would definitely be like, I think the first time ever a game company has taken a character from one game and then made him a character of a whole nother game. Like, that would be really cool. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think on that? And then the final question, the question of the day from KJ again. What are your thoughts on a GTA Online DLC where you interact with Michael or Franklin? I've already had one with Trevor, so I feel like it would be interesting. Yeah, so obviously one of the issues was that single player, the final mission, right? You had the option of killing either Michael or Trevor. So people were like, well, if I killed Michael in my game, if he shows up in online, what does that mean? Well, they kind of are just like, you know what? Online's just different from single player. Like or I guess the single player, was it option A where you didn't kill anyone? That's like the definite option for the world of GTA, I guess. No one has died. But what's interesting about this, because obviously I think everyone would love to see that, and the question I'm sort of going to ask you guys for the question of the day, what type of DLC would you like to see with Michael and then with Franklin? I mean, I think Franklin is kind of an easy one to do. You could definitely team him up with Lamar and then do some sort of, more street tuner style DLC. I think that would work really well. But Michael, what could you do? I mean, hey, if they ever did the Mansion DLC, like some people suggested on Twitter, Michael would be a pretty good character in that sort of environment. And I know it didn't really apply to the Trevor DLC that, came out however many years ago it was. But they've already stated that GTA Online now in the game is in 2019 or 2018. Like, it's 5-ish years past the events, even though the world's not really changed from GTA 5 or like from when it started in 2013. So if they ever did a DLC with Michael or Franklin, or even if they go back to Trevor, it would be so cool to see what they're up to 5 years past where we saw them last. That would be a really, really awesome way maybe to end GTA Online. Whenever GTA 6, we talked about that a little bit in this Q&A, whenever that game finally comes out and they're ready for it to release with GTA Online 2, let's call it, that would be such a perfect way to end GTA Online, GTA 5's story. where they actually go back, because everyone complained there was no single player DLC for GTA 5. So if they were to basically make a single player DLC or a DLC for online, but using the single player characters, that would be the best of both worlds. End the story, end everything. That's what I want now. You know what? That's what I want. But I am curious. What do you guys think? What do you guys want regarding that question and those characters, if anything? So that's going to do it for this video. Please drop it a like the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA Online content. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.